I figured.
Yeah,
I picked up what you was putting
that
down.
was inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope. I had fun with that one. But who y'all think gonna win though? That's the question.
I got Cash Money.
You got Cash Money
Cash.
straight
Yeah,
out.
I
Yeah.
got Cash Money.
Yeah.
Man, I
No
know.
Cash
limit
money.
got no limit got that shit though. Like I ain't
They.
discount that at all. But Cash Money, man, they got a few motherfuckers over there that got bangers, bro.
Yeah,
Cash money was
A
yeah,
lot of them.
outside.
Juvie
yeah,
alone, you know
yeah.
what I mean, got
Juvie
his
alone.
own, bangers. Then you got BG, got his own fan base. You got
Yep.
Turkey. I don't think he was invited, but
He wasn't. Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
don't think he was invited. And then you already know
Wayne.
Wayne.
It's over with.
But it
Wayne by
depends.
himself is
It
over
depends
with.
on which Wayne we getting though.
Shit, anyone.
Any one of
Anyone?
them.
Anyway,
I don't
shit,
know, man. I think
they-
after Carter won, he kind of
No, I don't think he. I don't think he went down. I think he kind of coast.
Yeah.
well. I mean, I
He
don't
went
know.
lateral.
Yeah. He didn't. He didn't. Go up or down.
See, it's a difference between Cash Money Wayne and Young Money Wayne.
He like a mind. Okay, yeah. Come on, I'm ready. Can you play the song though?
No,
You're a mean ass person. You're just fucking mean.
I be
man.
having the song already preloaded and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm not a participant. I don't partake in that part.
So let
No
me ask you
decision
this,
making.
though. Let me ask you this though: what time you get here,
What time we supposed to be here? 3:30.
and what time you got in here?
3:30. I had to wait till you unlock the door.
So it took me 29 minutes to unlock the door.
First of all, let's not, nigga, press the button.
It's already pressed. We rolling. We on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Then y'all know he full of shit.
Let's start the show, man.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message.
Shit, out the
Iridescent.
way.
Slow 'em down like
I don't know what's
Robitussin.
wrong with my
If you
mouth.
rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression.
Nigga sound
What's a
just like
testable
Biggie.
if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My blessings, your pleasure. Peasants, ease pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep. We in ZZ's, me and Lee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile home. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python, Manolo is the chase. She
way.
wanna Mike Tyson,
I don't know
blows
what's
in the
wrong with my
face.
mouth.
Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal, that's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bows on their toes. Niggas measly, cheap as reasoning, believe me. I could tell cause your bitches look needy.
Welcome to the Be Easy Podcast. I'm your host B, and I'm with my co-host Keisha. That's on the phone.
Yo, you don't even know what I'm doing. See, that's the
What you
problem
doing?
that we have.
What you doing?
See, we did really good yesterday. Don't mess it up now.
No, I'm
don't
just
don't
saying.
do
Well,
too much.
Just tell me what you're doing. Because you were the
Scrolling.
one that was like, we need to get the visual going,
And now we do.
but you still got the non-visual.
I know, right? I just gotta, I gotta get used to it. I've been asking for a year, but I mean, we here now. We here.
Okay,
We here.
appreciate it. Anyway, second time on the show. You know what I'm saying? Our brother. You know what I'm saying? St. Avenue, aka LaStar Jackson. I said it backwards for a reason.
no,
That's my guy. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Man, I thank you for joining us and doing this show again with us, man. For real, you've been on the road.
Man, bro, been working, bro, locked in, focused. Yeah.
Man, that's
Thanks
so
for having me
super
back.
dope.
For sure, man. What let's get an update. Like, what's been going on with you?
Man, so right now I am doing a residency space with Pattern Magazine. They're a local magazine publication. And so my studio, St. Avenue Studios that I have at the Stutz building, it's a part of that residency program. So I'll be doing that for 9 months to a year, depending on how I go, maybe a little longer. But yeah, that's currently what I have in motion right now. I did my first drop in that studio in September for First Fridays. So it was great, man. Nice turnout. Sold out of the tees.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of the hats left that I did with New Era and Lids.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you working with New Era and Lance?
So I did that project
Okay.
that I just dropped, with New Era and Lids.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife got one of those shirts.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So she was wearing the other day. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
repping.
man. Yeah, I
Repping.
appreciate the love, man. For real. Your daughter came out and she copped the shirt. So
Yeah, yep. That's the
Yeah.
shirt she bought. She bought it from her mom. So
yeah, that's dope.
Yep. And then you also had my daughter doing some modeling for you as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
yep.
2 projects actually.
Yep.
Yeah, the one with me and Solo for our birthday party, and then she did the one with Pregame that I did. The collaboration I did with them for All Star.
Yeah, All Star Weekend. Yep.
Yeah,
that was
man.
dope. That was dope.
Nah, it's dope, man. To just kind of bring the crib back into everything that I do. So, that's a major part.
That's good, man. I'm most definitely. She was excited to do it, and she was like, "You know him, don't you?" And I was like, "I know that."
I know this nigga a little bit.
Yeah.
So, with the Stutz building, like, what is your goal with that? Like, is that you said it's on an 8 to 9 month lease or something like that?
Yeah.
Is that something that you want to continue? Like, you want to just keep it going?
Yeah, so once I'm done with that, I want to just, give me my own studio space in the Stutz. The reason being, like, I don't really want to do a brick and mortar, especially, after COVID, came and a lot of businesses closed. And a brick and mortar, man, that's a lot of responsibility, It's a lot of work, to maintain, to keep the doors open and everything like that, and I just got PTSD from that shit. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. So like, I don't ever want to close the doors to any business that I do. So just having this like a shop or studio space is cool enough for me, and I can kind of convert that into any space that I want it to be. It can be an art gallery, it can be a pop-up shop, and it can be a space for community, where people can come and build and do their own things too. So that's what I'm pretty much doing with this space at the Stutz right now. That's why I named it St. Avenue Studios, because I just won't be doing clothes in there. I will be collaborating with, local artists and other people to put their things in there as well, so it'll just be a multitude of different things that I'll be tapping into while I'm in that space.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That's dope. Before we continue, because we don't know if everybody was listening before when you were on the show before.
Yeah.
So just give them a highlight of what St. Avenue is. What is it? What's going on?
So I started St. Avenue. It is a lifestyle brand. I kind of refrain from using the word clothing and different things like that, because it boxes you in, and I never want to box myself in with St. Avenue. And if you do know the definition of avenue outside of, that being a place of residence, it is progressing towards a purpose or, moving into different spaces. And so with St. Avenue, I never wanted to just like stunt my growth, just focusing on clothing. You see brands that I look up to, like Ralph Lauren, and I know in our culture, Tommy Hilfiger isn't really praised like that, but we got to give the credit where it's due, and he built a lifestyle brand as well. So those are like a lot of the brands that I look at and see what they do outside of just clothing. They're starting foundations, they're into cutlery, they're in the home goods, so I just want to be able to expand and do all of those different things myself. So
Yeah.
That's
so dope, man. Listen, the last time we had you on the show, I mean, we talked about so many things. It was crazy. we had a
We
good
was
time.
talking about aliens and shit like that.
Man, but hey, we're doing that today. So what has been your most rewarding I guess aspect of, as you continue to grow since the last time you did the show with us? That was about a year and a half?
Yeah. It was August
Almost
of last
2
year. No, that's 2 years
almost
ago.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years,
So within that 2 years, you've grown tremendously, right? And so what has been your greatest reward?
I would say just building organic relationships and partnerships. That's been very rewarding, because a lot of these brands and things, they find me. I don't know if I spoke with you guys about that, but I did have that partnership and collaboration with American Express, and that one is like still rewarding to this day. You know what I mean? So
This nigga stunting.
American Express.
So being able to do that with them and the NBA G League, that was still rewarding. They flew me out and everything, and I got to design a jacket for the G League's Finals MVP and everything. So that was the time where I cried on screen when that happened, you know, because they interviewed me and all of that. They flew out, you know, during All-Star Weekend to interview me, and it was very humbling, you know, because that was one of those moments that I've always wanted myself personally, you know, that I prayed for. And like when I had the lights and the cameras in my face, I'm like, I had to take a moment, like, damn, this is really
it's happening
for real, yo. Like I had to take a moment, you know what I mean? I had to go pray, you know, and my friend whose space I was in, you know, she came in there and she prayed for me and prayed with me rather. And it was just, I don't know, it was beautiful, man, you know, because that's what we all work for, you know, and coming from where we from, and to have that happen organically and naturally to where like I didn't win this in no competition or no shit like that, like they sought after me. That was very rewarding and still one of my biggest accomplishments to this day.
That's dope, man.
I love that. And I love that you said that the organic you know, relationships and partnerships. You know, I don't think we talk enough about networking. And I think stepping outside of your comfort zone and having to go in places that you probably wouldn't even imagine having to go into, but networking is huge.
It is.
Do you think that, you know, do you have a team that you work with, or is it just you? Are you the one that's networking and doing all of the floor work, or do you have a collaborative effort, like team that you work with?
I don't have a huge team, but I do pretty much contract other people that I do work out with. But other than that, man, it's me. It's solely me. Like I don't have anyone that I'm really bouncing ideas off of. It's me, just down to the wire. And when it comes to me like releasing things, it's about a feeling, you know. So I'm kind of moving out of just kind of like slapping my name on things. I kind of been moving out of that for a long time, because I feel like, you know, we owe consumers so much more than just a name. You know, we owe them stories. You know, we owe them inspiration. So me, I'm all about, you know, storytelling and everything. So it kind of, to me, it's just a cop out to just slap my name, St. Avenue, go buy this shirt. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's cool and everything, you know, for brand awareness. But I feel like when you're intentional and you're impactful, like that's continuously building the brand, you know. Like I run into a lot of people outside of, you know, I'm just outside and, you know, I network with them sometimes and we can just be having a conversation and they'll see something. They be like, all right, well, where's St. Avenue at? You know, and I'm like, that's why I got the SA logo for it, because I still, people who know, they know that the SA logo is associated with St. Avenue, you know. So that's what I'm more focused on, is just like, let me put this out more in your face, where it's just not like St. Avenue plastered on something, but more of a symbol and a story behind it versus, you know, you buying into just the name. You know?
So how did you end up getting into like jewelry and stuff like that?
And I've always liked it, you know what I mean? And we were just, before, you know, we got on air, we was just talking about Cash Money and all them, bro. Like I used to wear like some fake chains and shit when I was like in middle school, bro. I go to the Chinese shop and shit and go get me like the little $sign chain or whatever, bro. Like with the
rocking it hard,
with the cubic,
like,
you know, with the cubic zirconia and it, you know, just to flex. But I've always liked jewelry, you know, and but now that, you know, I'm older and grown and shit, it's like if I'm not wearing nothing that's real, I'm not putting that shit on at all, you know. But I just have a love for it, and I feel that that's like a nice piece that people can get, you know, as an entry point to St. Avenue.
That's dope. That's dope. Again, that's another piece that, you know, my daughter, she brought home and was like, yeah, he made this. You know him, don't you? And I was like, look, you asked me that one time. No.
Yeah, man.
But that's dope, man. And like to see growth, you know what I'm saying? Because last time we talked about it, you know what I'm saying? And I shared it with the first little promo for this episode, where you talked about, you know, get selfish with your time and everything. And it's like, that's most definitely what we're doing, even though some people like to be late.
Yeah. She being selfish with that time.
Right.
Strike two. You feel me? You feel me though, right? All right. Let his ass do it one more time. Come on. Cut your ass up on air.
On air. Go ahead.
So, so with the you got the SA, you got, you know, St. Avenue, you got the studio, you know, you balancing a lot on your own. Are you opposed to having a team, or is it just better that you do it the way that you've been doing it?
Right now, it feels like it's better for me to just do it like I've been doing it, you know, because again, it takes a lot of time to train someone to, you know, do everything just like you. and then also to find someone passionate about the same things and the same goals as you.
Yep.
So it's like, I know where I want to take St. Avenue, so I feel like I can just man the ship until I get us to the promised land, and then I'll be like, all right, let's start plugging in, you know. But right now it just makes the most sense, because you know, even though I am juggling a lot, I can still balance it, you know.
Okay. And on top of, you know, you having all of the things with your business, are you working on the side of that, or is St. Avenue your full primary?
No, St. Avenue is my baby, but yeah, I do. I actually I'm at Arsenal Tech. I work at Arsenal Tech, man, and
That's what's up.
it's cool, man. Just interacting with the kids, and that actually gives me another outlet, you know. And I feel like I'm giving back in some way too. You know, from what people say, Tech is one of those horrible schools and everything out here in Indy, and you know,
ain't seen horrible
at all,
schools.
right? That part, you know, but I don't feel that way personally. I met a lot of great kids there, and for me, it's rewarding to just like have a person that I wish I had when I was growing up. You know what I mean? And a lot of the kids that do go there, I'm pretty sure it's like not people saying good morning to these kids, or just kind of just like letting them know how far they can go, that it's another side of life outside of what they're probably used to seeing. So for me, it's lovely. I love doing it, man.
I love that you said that you're doing more than just your business. The fact that you still have your 9 to 5, but you still put effort and energy, full energy into your brand. That's dope. And I think that it's important for our listeners to hear, because I think a lot of times they get so caught up in what they do within a 9 to 5, and they feel like they don't have the autonomy. They don't have the time to do their dream. But you're proving that you can have both.
No,
you know what I'm
100%,
saying? Because bills ain't gonna stop.
No, at all, man. And I fund all of this stuff myself too. All of these projects, like, this is my money, you know. So I use money from prior projects or projects that I'm currently working on, and I funnel that back into my company. You know, I don't want to be paying somebody money back on my own company.
Ain't that it?
You know what I'm saying? So
Ain't that it? See, I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
That was a thank you, Lord. All right, but go ahead.
Like, because they technically own you at that point. You know what I'm saying? So you own somebody back on some shit that's yours. I don't know, that don't really sit right with me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna keep investing in myself and putting my bread up until I can't no more.
That's dope.
Man, I like the fact that, you know, you work at the school and, you know, kids have something to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, like, one of those kids can grow up. You can, like, time flying. So you can see the kid, 3-4 years from now, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, St. Avenue. Oh, he was at the school with me, you know what I'm saying? And then he just started copying, not say copy, but, you know, emulating what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
100%. No, and that's real.
Do you find that in the schools? I mean, because I'm sure they know who you are, and they probably know your brand. So do they gravitate to you, you know, in asking those questions?
Yeah, they do. And I'm dropping gems to them.
I know that's
I mean,
right.
like, think about if you started a company at 16 and somebody came up to you and, like, gave you the game, you'd be like, damn, I got this book of knowledge that I can just take and run with. You know what I mean? So, and I'm just not really big on gatekeeping and shit. No way. You know, that's never really been my thing. I feel that we all are striving and we all are trying, you know. And I mean, I'm not just out here just, you know, giving out game and shit just because, you know. But if I know that you are serious and it's something that you're passionate about, like, I'm an open book, you know. I'm down to have conversations, and I do that same thing with the kids who are interested in getting into clothing.
That's what's up. We had We Run It Social on yesterday, and they did an amazing job. But we talked about you know, gatekeeping.
Yeah.
And, you know, being able to share your knowledge and the things that, you know, because everybody don't have it, and everybody don't have money to get the knowledge that they need. So for you to say, you know, I'm not a gatekeeper, I got the knowledge, I'm gonna give it to you. You could give this knowledge to everybody. It's how to use it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's appreciated, you know, from one community investor, shall I say, to another. Like, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? And keep up with doing that, especially into our babies. Like, our kids, they need more of us. You know what I'm saying? They need more real life people, because I think they see so many people with the lights, camera, action type deal. You know, they see the people with the money and stuff, but they don't see us where we still work 9 to 5s. We still pursuing our dreams though. That's what they need to see. They need to see the grind. So that's what's up. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah,
okay, you doing this big one over there. That
nigga ain't playing. Yeah, that's dope. And to add on to that, just like the kids don't be like streamers and stuff. Like I think that's the number one thing the kids want to do today is they want to stream and make money off these websites and stuff like that. When come down to it, that stuff can fail. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay your Wi-Fi. That's it.
No, 100%
for sure.
Yeah, right. No, that's a fact though. You know, but it's still one of those things that that they're young and they still got time for trial and error. You know, that's the beauty of it all. You know, that they're young and they can still they can fuck up and
Yeah, and that's the best part.
Yeah,
that's the best part of starting something, doing all you can, fucking up, and learning from that fuck up.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, because they're gonna keep coming. Like with this, with what you guys are doing, with what I'm doing, like it's gonna be so many more L's that I'm gonna take. You know what I mean? Like we probably taken L's, shit in the last couple months. You know what I mean? It's just L's are gonna continuously happen, man. It's just all a part of the game. It's just one of those things. It's like, do you have tough skin for it, or
exactly
you just gonna let that shit, tear you down?
But that's a part of resilience that many business and entrepreneurial individuals don't talk about. Creatives don't talk about resilience. Like it's the failure. Failure comes with success.
Oh yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? You, like you said, you've had your failures, but that still don't knock you from all of the contracts and all of the different things that you have set up. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, cultivate that. Hey, failure is a part of success, and telling our kids that too. Because I think we get so caught up in telling our kids, hey, you go to college, you do this, you do that, make your money. And no, it ain't that simple. Like you gonna fail. And when you fall, you gonna get up and you gonna shake that shit off and you gonna keep going. So teaching them resilience. While talking about resilience, do you ever feel like this is a full circle moment for you, especially with where you came from, where you've been, and now that you're working at the schools and having your clothing line? Is that full circle for you?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of moments that I've had on this journey have been full circle. Just like, so like for instance, like I said, everything is full circle, but it really just depends on how you play your cards, with everything. So I did a documentary or whatever when I was doing this project for Network or whatnot, and I pretty much took like the whole year to just like design this collection that I had put out for this, just for this Network brand to put on their platform. And I was speaking about shit that I wanted to do, and I just put it out there in the universe. Like I'm big on that, speaking things and it coming to fruition. So when I was doing this documentary, like I said, I wanted to do this, this collaboration with Butter Art Fair, right? And then it ended up coming true to where like I ended up designing the artist invitation jackets, for all of the artists that was in Butter 3. So it was just like that was a full circle moment for me. That was one thing. And then just like now being back here to where, not even being back here, but like being at this school and I'm around all of these kids that want to do different things but don't know how to do it, like don't have the proper, environment or channels to even go to even start to do it, So being able to pour back into them after not even having anybody to pour back into me or me even having like a mentor, growing up and shit, man, it's beautiful, man. So I'm just happy that I'm able to be someone for them.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I saw you was doing like the collab with Butter, like I'm not from here, so I don't. Apparently, that's something big down here in Indianapolis.
It just started doing like I think 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2020 is when they started it.
So I didn't even know. Like I thought that whole thing was yours. And I was like, and I think one day I was just driving by and I drove past that one street. I forgot what street that was. And it was Butter and all that stuff. I was like, oh, that's that nigga St. Avenue shit. He got all that shit out there. And I was like, damn, like that nigga coming up.
Man, and I don't know, like, dog, I don't even know, like, why that's even a thing. Like, shout out to them, Gang Gang and all of them. But man, after I did those jackets, like every year somebody's like, hey, you doing something else for butter? Are you doing something else? Are you in butter this year? And I'm like, nah, that was like a one-time thing, and I'm grateful for it, but nah, it's not mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have to do my research because I don't know much about butter. I mean, of course, I'm on social media and I'll scroll and I see, little stuff happening, but I need to do my research and we may have to get them on the show.
You may have to be on social media and participate in social media.
Yeah, y'all gotta pop out. Yeah, pop out for sure. It's a Black Fine Art Fair, man. And,
Strike 3, nigga.
All of the artists that they work with, they get 100% of the proceeds, man. So
that's dope.
They do some dope stuff.
That's
man.
real dope, man.
Some dope stuff.
Yeah. Those some good people then. You know what I'm saying? They give you a platform and a space, whatever.
Molly and Allen, shout out to them. Yeah, they the ones who run that.
That's good.
So from the last show that we did and to this one, did you meet all of your goals?
Man, I met a lot of them. Yeah, I have from the last time that we spoke.
That's so.
I'm still, man. I don't have a shoe yet, but hopefully,
Yeah, because you was on them shoes.
Man, I need dog. That's
he
that's
said,
it.
I got
dog,
to have them.
I do, and I feel like once I get that, I got all my infinity stones and shit. You know what
For sure. You like, I got the jewelry, I got the clothes.
Man, I'm cool, bro. Like, I don't need too much, man. You know what I'm saying?
But them shoes
coming.
Them
shoes I need though.
I don't blame you. Hey,
I can see it though.
Yeah.
You already, got your thing going and you got your spaces and everything. So it's like,
man,
getting the knowledge out there and doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. I get that though. I'm grateful, bro. I get that shit. I'm
over the moon.
I'm done, bro. I might hang St. Avenue up, bro. I done did that.
Hey, the hell with them shoes. If you talking about coming out the game, now wait a minute.
You gotta keep going up, man.
No, for sure. But I had a list of a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish, man, and I go back and check that list, and I be like, damn, I really did do a lot of the shit that I said I was gonna do. So that is like, it's a crazy feeling to have. That shit is like a superpower, bro. Like I be feeling like overly motivated. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I can do anything, But like I said, them shoes, I need that. Like I need.
They coming.
Yeah.
And I believe in divine order, instruction, and power of God. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason that I asked you that is because of how passionate you were when we were, on the air before. And you were so passionate about doing so many things. And I'm like, I can't wait till we follow up with this nigga because I want to see what he gonna be at. And for almost 2 years later, you back on the show and you've met all your goals. Actually, you probably surpassed the goals that you had set. And now you're creating new goals and you're doing more and you're more in the community. God has placed you in an atmosphere or an environment of new brilliant minds. You know what I'm saying? That you can really start dumping some of that knowledge and stuff in. Like that is awesome. And I think that that's rewarding in itself. What has been the most difficult, I guess, what's been the difficult trials that you may have faced over the past couple of years though? Man,
I had some bullshit going on, man, for real. Like, no, for real, man. Like I had some bullshit going on, man. And, I don't even really want to talk about it because it actually involves what we talked about.
Okay.
So, I don't even really want to get into that shit. But a nigga was heartbroken, dog. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say that.
Okay.
To say the least and shit, And that was it was actually it was difficult to still kind of like navigate that. I lost my best friend and shit too, last year, whatever, back home. So trying to like go through all of that shit. Thank you, man. Like trying to go through all of that shit, over the last couple of years. And I think the last time that we spoke, shit, I don't even think my dad was still living, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, man, like the last few years have been crazy. I lost my father, best friend, this relationship and shit that I was really invested in. And, for a while, that shit had me kind of stuck, you know what I mean? Kind of had me stuck in limbo on like, what did I even want to do, But I feel like the best things for me is to like create when I'm going through some type of adversity or some type of pain, you know what I mean? And so from that, I just kind of like just got my health in order. You know what I mean? Just start being more selfish with my time, bro. Like that shit still carry on till today. Like I don't go out, bro. I don't be outside. Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't go out, bro. I don't really be outside, man. I just really, be trying to make up for that lost time in those 2 years, bro, to where I was like really kind of like down and out and shit. So right now I'm just like aggressive on all of the things that I want to accomplish in myself right now.
So what are some of your outlets? Like, what are some of the things you're doing to kind of, like you said, you went through a lot, so what has been your centerpiece? What?
Shit, I hike, man. I love being in nature and shit, like I love staying in nature. I love reading, and working out. Like that shit has really been my outlet, and shit being invested heavily and solely in St. Avenue. So that's really been it.
So
for
you
me.
putting all your energy into literally yourself.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Where do you
what's
hike
up.
at?
Man, I go to Turkey Run, man. It's like an hour and a half away. Sometimes I do Eagle Creek.
That's where I hike at.
Yeah, Eagle Creek. I love it out there
This
too.
nigga act like he really be hiking.
When Keisha.
No, we did though. Like,
Yeah, right. That's what.
no, nigga, we did though. For real.
But no, I love it though. I love that's kind of one of a passion now, the hiking and everything.
Yeah.
For one, my wife loved it. You know what I'm saying? And I told her that I want to get into hiking and everything like that. So, and we did that maybe last year. We did the first one last year.
Okay.
And then my goal this year was to do 3 of them. We did 2.
Yeah.
But I got another one that, it might be a little bit too cold. People gonna say it's too cold.
No, it ain't. Yeah, check out
it's
Turkey
a-
Run though, man. You should go to Turkey Run, bro. It's beautiful out
It's
there,
plenty
man.
of
Okay. I like it. I like to see nature. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Eagle Creek, we had the one we went past the water and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then we took a break. The kids was playing with the rocks and stuff like that. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful to get out there and move around. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
dog. And it's like the energy that you just put out, man, into the world, bro. It's like you get that shit back, and it's like it's an energy exchange, man, with nature. Like, and this ain't even on no bragging shit, but I'm training for a marathon or whatever, right?
There you go.
So it's the half. I'm doing a half or whatever, but it's the CNO Financial Marathon here November 8th or whatever. But like shit, before I came here, bro, I did 12.5-mile run a day, bro. Before the show, and I was in nature and shit, and like saw some deer, bro, saw some birds and shit fly by me, bro. Together, I felt like I was in the goddamn Disney movie, bro. That shit was feeling like Cinderella, bro. I was like,
I swear I was about
Snow
to say,
White or whoever the
Snow
fuck
White
was out
ass
there.
nigga.
Yeah, that shit
Hey,
was.
that nigga could have laid down, took a nap right there.
Right, dog. It was so beautiful though, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm like, man, but shit, if this is life, bro, hey, come on.
Come on with it, for real.
Yeah, bro.
I think we need to embrace doing stuff like
Yeah.
that though. Culturally, we don't, we weren't taught that. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yep.
for a hike, be in nature.
It's
You
white
know what I'm
people
saying?
shit.
It's
That's what we
white
call it,
people.
yeah.
That says white people.
And it's
shit.
really
Yeah.
not. It connects you to
It's human
the earth.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
human shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes you gotta take your shoes off, take your socks
Yeah.
off, and get grounded. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Touch the trees. That's energy. That's
Yeah.
vibration. And
Yep.
I don't think a lot of people get into that. But
Yeah.
I love that you do that. I like that you have those outlets and you're able to, really get into yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it may be a season for you to just be
Yeah.
by yourself.
And when I started doing the hiking, I wasn't really trying to like get into nature and stuff like that and get a recharge and nothing like that. I was just basically tired of just hanging around niggas and drinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Like, because once I put the invites out there, people say, all right, I'm going to be there, but they don't show up. But if I was to say,
We got
hey,
liquor and
we got
weed.
liquor.
Everybody there.
Everybody
there.
Everybody there,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? I got cards and dominoes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But no, it's just, when you get older, it's time to do something different.
Yep.
It is, man.
Yep.
Because it's like I'm 38 right now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because like I don't want to keep hanging out and stuff like that.
That shit
Like,
over with,
I'm
bro.
It
old.
is.
Yeah.
It is. When you tap dancing on 40's door, it's like, man, all of that shit. That's the past. That's the
Yeah.
old you. What we doing new?
Yeah, come on,
Like
man.
that's my biggest thing right now. What can I do new for myself to really elevate, but then also enjoy it? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I like to write. I'm a writer. I love writing. I like to sit, especially if it's raining and thundering. Don't let me open up that patio door.
Yeah.
What's the girl name?
What?
The Arthur. What's her name?
Don't start. You finna get started.
No, go ahead.
Your
Keep
ass finna get
going.
started.
No, keep going. You got it.
No, but for real, like I like to just be one with myself, and like I always offer space for God. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Come into my space, because that's all He waiting for is an
Yeah.
invitation. And then once it's there, baby, you be lifted.
Yeah.
So I don't partake in the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. I don't do weed. I don't
weed?
be. Yeah, I just can't get into it. Like people look, he like. Shit, sis. Wait a minute. But no, like I get a natural high when I'm in my element.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just a natural thing. So,
And weed is natural too.
Yeah.
see, no, it's granted natural. Yeah, it was grown naturally, but what they do to it is not natural.
So see, that's why you gotta pick and choose. Well, you gotta pick where you get it from.
I'm not
You gotta
picking.
be-
I'm just not gonna partake.
You ain't
Yeah.
say that when you bought that damn.
First of all,
What you brought? You brought that white vape from the gas station on 38th. at
First
the
of all,
BP.
I did not buy, let's be clear. Let's be clear. I did not buy that. That was bought for me, and it was a vape pen. And I don't even know what a pen is because I don't like how stuff make me feel.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even use it.
I can
Yeah.
respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, our first episode we did together. Like smoked a joint. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, she was sitting there just looking. No words. No nothing, boy. She was just like, all right,
It's
yep.
like,
I'm
but
like,
in my mind, I was talking my ass off.
Right.
But
Yeah.
this is what you got.
hey, that's what you got, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I love the fact that we are all in that element where we're finding our new happy spaces, and we can actually, teach other people how to, be in those elements. So that's dope.
Yeah, especially the youngins, because if they looking at us and they like, man,
Then just to touch on the kids, because I know we mentioned them earlier with the streaming thing.
Pause.
What?
I'm touching on kids.
Oh my God.
That part.
So you would pause nigga too?
I mean, I do sometimes. I keep it G most of the time, though.
but
'cause I mean,
but
yeah.
you didn't say pause right then because you
Yeah.
knew that we were just,
Yeah.
this
But-
guy. Anyway,
Hey, pause.
since we were discussing children earlier
Okay.
and we were talking about the streaming thing, how do you feel? I mean, because you work in a school setting, like, what do you think can change for our kids? Because I feel like if they are future, I am terrified.
Man, shit, adults that really care. I
Yeah.
think that's really what it is, man. Adults that really care. You got to think about it. Like, shit, we grew up where we had people who genuinely cared, man. The teachers who we thought that was really getting on our ass a lot was really the ones who cared about us, and those are the ones that you can probably still remember to this day. So I think it all just starts in the home, start with people who care, parents that care, because it'd be so quick for, people to point to like, oh, the school don't really care, but like, shit, they ain't got really too much to work with. You know what I mean? Teachers are
Yeah.
definitely underpaid, for what they have to deal with. They definitely should be getting paid a lot more. But it starts in the home and adults who just genuinely care about their kids' future. My mom cared about my future. She whipped my ass out of jail, prison, all of those things. And I just kind of had that foundation. So if the kids don't have a foundation, it's kind of hard, for them to feel like someone really cares. A lot of the times you have, parents who are on drugs or just financially incapable of taking care of children, and so you putting them on, an aunt or an uncle or grandmother who shit can barely, make ends meet themselves. So it's kind of like going from one bad situation to another. It might be more stable, but it's not,
Yeah, for sure. I think too, not just with the adults, but it's like with kids, it's like you almost have to show them something different. Not just care about them, but show them something different. Stuff that we, like when we were growing up, we saw, I don't know about y'all, but we all grew up in the same, I'll say, area or whatnot. But we saw a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We saw hardworking folks. We saw hood niggas. We saw all of this stuff, but we gravitated towards what we wanted to. I don't see that nowadays. You don't see a lot of, to me, ambitious kids. And I know that sounds crazy, maybe because I'm not as centered with kids where I used to be, but it's like the kids don't have nothing. You don't see kids outside. You don't see kids, walking around. You don't see kids really doing nothing. If anything, you see them with the device in their hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think that's because most of the things that we strived for when we were younger, like is right there for them. Like, there's no way that you can tell me, like, back then, if we had a cell phone, that we wouldn't be popping on all these other social media sites or Amazon. You know what I'm saying? They can order something and get to them, whatever. Like, my daughter, I was talking to my daughter the other day about DoorDash. And it was like, why kids don't cook no more? You know?
Yeah, we had to cook. We had to learn how to cook.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, and that was one of the things I learned from my grandma, and I learned from my mama. It was like how to cook, what to cook,
right?
How many the ingredients and whatever. Like, bring back the old cookbooks. You know, your grandma's, she write everything down while she cooking. You know what I'm saying?
So I think with accessibility to resources has crippled our kids, but that's at the same time it's so helpful. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just trying to figure out, because my son is 13, and you know, these kids they ain't aging backwards. They're going forward and trying to navigate a young man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, like, what else can I do with him? So I just recently, he's been in a program for 2 weeks now. He's in a mentorship program with COD, Center Learning Development or whatnot. And it's been doing pretty good. Like, the last session that he had, he came home, he told me about it. But I'm trying to find more than just a mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Because mentorship is going to give you the quality, the values or whatnot. But what else? What else can we do? You know what I'm saying? See, y'all have daughters, right?
I got a son too.
You
My
do?
son, I was a junior. My son is a junior in high school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, man. My daughter's
and
juniors.
She a junior too?
Yep.
Damn. Y'all old.
Both of them juniors. Y'all old?
Y'all niggas old.
Yeah.
Y'all better get with it.
I'm only 26.
Who?
Me.
Look in that camera and lie.
Looking 37.
Because I was sure about to say, nigga, because somebody gonna know you lame. I'm 20 with a junior in high. Child, listen.
Hey, it happens.
Shit, right.
It can.
Right.
It really can.
Shit, they say it's potent, at 11?
Hell yeah,
11,
shit. I think my mom was 26 when I was a junior. Shit. For
Really?
real, yeah.
How old was my damn? No, my mom was like 30 something. I don't know. Oh shit, I don't know.
You better get it right, because she
Sweet
might be
seal.
watching.
I don't know.
She gonna call you in a second.
Please don't talk her, because you know she will. No, but yeah, just with the kids, just giving them different things. You know what I'm saying? So, outside of kids, business, self-care. Is there anything else going on with Mr. Lustar?
You just ask him. You want to ask him?
No,
ask him.
No, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, like I told you, just preparing for this marathon. I got some more releases that I'm doing for the rest of the year. Like, I'm tapping into some other things that I don't want to disclose right now. You guys can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got some other things going. That's going to just keep, expanding the St. Avenue brand and, getting myself prepared for this half marathon. This is something that I've always wanted to do. So I have a personal goal list of like marathons I want to run. I want to run the Chicago Marathon, which is actually happening. Will happen earlier today. And I tried to sign up for it, but man, that shit sells out so quick. And they only keep the applications open for like 4 weeks. So you got to get on it, and so they're opening them up. Shit, I think a few days.
And how many miles does these marathons?
So half marathon is 13.1 miles, and then the full is 26.2.
Talking about sweating.
Yeah.
Man, look, I got a story, right? So I did the Big Ten marathon, and that was around what is that? The Bean in Chicago.
Yeah.
So it was like a 10-mile, a 5-mile, and a 3-mile. I didn't know which one I signed up for, right? This is my previous marriage. You know what I'm saying? So she signed us up, and I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to go ahead and knock this out.
For the okie doke.
Man, you tell me, listen, I laid my ass down on Michigan Avenue.
Are you serious?
I said, these motherfuckers going crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, hey, they said, all right, we can start. You can start light jog, whatever. And then they said, if you walk, they're not going to judge you, whatever. It's just, make sure you at a good pace, whatever. So I'm walking, I'm chilling, whatever. I start jogging a little bit. I start feeling good. Nigga, we went to that damn whacker. The hill start going up.
Yeah.
I said, yep, I'm walking the rest of the way, goddamn.
Wait, so did you do any type of training or preparation for it?
No, this how.
Oh,
this how
this nigga
stupid I
thought he was Superman.
I was like, man, I could go do this. I was just hooping yesterday.
That's just a different animal, bro.
Man, that motherfucker was different. And then I'm telling you, I was good. And then we hit the whacker. Then we came back around to Michigan.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, cool. I'm almost at the end, bro. I got like halfway. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm about to take a break. Man.
Boy,
like,
what were you thinking?
Man, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just, trying to impress her, I guess.
yeah.
Impress his wife?
Yeah. You still got to do
right,
it.
for real.
You still got to do it.
Did she train? Did she do anything?
She was training.
So wait, she trained and you didn't?
No.
You an idiot.
I know.
Man, that's hilarious, dog.
I seen all them damn cabs riding down Michigan. I was about to, I wanted to hit them motherfuckers up so bad. Like, hey, take me down here to the corner because I was down there, but
No, take my ass to the finish line because I ain't about to. Nigga, what? No training?
no training, bro. I'm telling you, I thought I was the shit too, bro. Because I had just hooped. I went to bed early.
That was his training. Going to bed at 8:30.
Yesterday, bro, you fried.
So
How long have you been training for your race?
I just started
This
training.
nigga.
I started training August 8th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you ready?
I know I'm ready.
I
Yeah.
know that's right.
Yeah, I know I'm ready. Shit, I could have did a marathon today.
That's what's
Shit,
up.
hell
So
yeah.
you run the whole entire
Yeah,
time.
I do the whole time. The whole time.
Bless your heart,
Yeah.
child.
I do
listen.
it out and back. So like I do halfway and then I just run back the other way.
That's dope. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
It ain't go
shit.
because I'll be on the stairmaster. Now I like going to the
Yeah,
gym.
the Stairmaster. That
Now
shit
I
ain't
go
gonna
to
hold
the
either.
I'll go and I'll do that. But
Yeah.
a marathon, I don't think my soul ain't right for it yet.
Yeah, that shit's different for real.
It's different and it's a good experience.
You shut your ass up.
It
because
was no. Listen, no, for real. I'm being real. I'm being real. No, it's a good experience because I was, just being around athletes. You know what I'm saying? Being around people that actually do this shit for a living.
That shit motivated.
Yeah.
It motivates the hell out of you.
And
dope.
I think that's what got me when I started jogging. I started looking at people, flying past me and shit. I'm saying I'm about to catch that nigga. But then, like,
you ain't catching shit but your breath, nigga. What?
But no, for real, I am. Right now. I'm in a part of my life where I am taking my health more serious.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, and I was thinking about that the other night when I was like, man, I should do another marathon. I seen the turkey run.
Yeah.
And I seen another one, but I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that shit. Like, fuck that. I'm cool.
If you did one, I'm gonna do it with you. But I'm trained first.
I'm gonna do it next year. I ain't gonna do it this year.
If you do one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it with you because I never aspired to do it. Like
Yeah.
I mean, because I wasn't, I guess ignorant, never being introduced to that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the hell finna be running? You know what I'm saying? But I try it.
And
I
that's the
try
thing.
anything once.
That's what I thought too. Because when she told me we was doing a marathon, I was like, all right, cool. So we got to run the whole time. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna slow roll that motherfucker the whole time, the whole way, whatever. But it was people behind me, you know what I'm saying, that was walking. Like, it was people like in their 70s and 80s and shit like that. They was behind me walking. They was talking and stuff.
And I would have been right with him.
And I told you I was right in front of them.
That nigga said I wasn't too far ahead now.
But I had a great time doing that, and then seeing like athletes, like people that ran into Olympics or shit like that, and they just doing this for fun. And I was like, that's cool.
Did you get a medal? Did they
Yeah,
give you a
I
medal
got like the little silver medal.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
And then
Can't tell this nigga shit.
I'm telling you,
Hey, for
I
real.
wore that bitch for 3 days. Nigga.
For real, man.
But then when we got divorced, shit, she took it.
Oh no, you gonna run that bike?
Right.
Bitch, I lay it down and bitch. Run me that bike. What?
Like, bitch, I laid in the street for this medal.
Right, yeah, I need that. Yeah, she wild for that one.
Man,
Man,
so
I'm telling you.
I think with Be Easy, as you noticed, we done grew.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely,
saying? We
man.
done grew a great deal since, over the past couple of years where, we in the studio now. We're, trying to expand our horizon. We're trying to do a lot more, trying to get, more people seen. And I love what he and I have created. We created a space where new people, like entrepreneurs, can come and sit on the couch and know that their brands and that their businesses are going to be heard about. You know what I'm saying? And also with that growth, over the past year and a half, was it about a year and a half, I've been talking about my own personal journey, like spiritual, emotional, psychological, all of those different things. And so we've introduced mental health into our environment. Of course, it's only fair because of my field. Like, we have to do it. Yeah. And so he has been very open and candid about therapy and being a black man in therapy. Is that something you have embarked on before?
Yeah, definitely.
And I know we had talked about this a little bit before. How's that going for you? How's your mental health?
Man, my mental health is good. I'm a human, so sometimes you still got those days and shit where you kind of doubt yourself, question things, but that's natural. But yeah, man, it's great, and I encourage it to everybody. When you tell people that shit, it's still like a stigma, and I don't like that because. You could tell people that, oh, what you got going on today? Oh, I'm going to therapy. And they're like, what? Laugh or
what's wrong with you?
What you going to therapy for and shit? And they be like, yo, we deal with a lot of shit, man, that is not normal, bro. Like, we deal with so many things that aren't normal, that's not natural to see or hear about. I think we spoke on this like the last time. Like, we hear and see these things and we just continuously go on with life like nothing happened, man. That's trauma, man. That's hardcore trauma, and that has to be touched on. You know, for me. And I feel like in my journey of going through it has helped me get to the root of a lot of problems and a lot of things that I didn't know even affected me. From just experience that I had, but you don't know that it really affects you until you talk about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And having someone there to just listen and not be judgmental, it's a beautiful thing, and I think. All humans should try it.
Yeah,
that's dope, and I like the fact you said that because with my my journey in therapy, what I'm saying, the same thing. Like, I felt like I didn't need therapy. I felt like everything was smooth. Like, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed, to move down here. I was blessed to do all these things and blessed to have a wife, have a family, and everything. But at the same time, it was like, I wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? My mind wasn't there because I was always the person, like I was telling the other day, like, I'm an old school guy. Like, I like to leave out and go to work.
Right.
And then I come home to my house. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I felt like I was missing in the house. So I went on a journey. I said, fuck it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to tell somebody what's going on, what I've been dealing with, how I'm dealing with it, whatever. And then I found out, like, hey, bro, you've been doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've been pretty much a shell and everybody just looking at you. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So it's like, and then now my thing is one of the things that I do is I text everybody in my house every morning. Yeah. Personally. Like, not in a group. It's just my wife, 2 girls, and my daughters that stay up in Gary, whatever. Yeah. I text all of them personally, whatever. And that's just because I want them to have like a one-on-one with me.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You want it personal.
Yeah, you don't do a group thing because it's like everybody like, oh, I don't want to respond.
Right.
Text and shit like that. Yeah. And that's just a mental thing for me because when I told my therapist I wanted to be a father when I was younger, like that's one of the things I wanted to be, he was like, well, do your kids have a personal relationship with you? I was like, hell no. Like, because most of the time if we go out, if we and the girls go out, it's all of us together. You know what I mean? But if I have like one-on-one with them, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? I get any kind of conversation I can out of them. Like the 16-year-old Bria, the one that make the cakes. Like, we set up a date this week because she on break, whatever. So I'm like, I got to figure out what day I'm gonna take her out, what we gonna do, blah blah. And I do it for each and every one of them. And that's kind of like going towards my goal of being a father. Like, the kids are here. Right. It's on me to grow and be that person they can look up to. You know what I'm saying?
I love that for y'all.
Yeah.
So,
you so mushy.
Nah, that's real, man. You have to do that because I set that up with my kids as well, to where like I have them out with me, and then I have to do one-on-one. You know what I mean? Because we, daughters need their daddy-daughter time, son need their father-son time. So it's, that's important. And then they need that collective time together. you know, so everyone is bonding. But yeah, man, that's dope, bro. That's really dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
I
gonna
think I look at it like that because, you know, you have all girls. And I think being a woman who was not raised around a man and then to see it as a woman, like as a grown woman, that little girl in me still see that and be like, damn, that is so dope. I wish my daddy, but me and my daddy, like, we like this now.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Milwaukee, I go right back into, you know, that 8,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12-year-old girl and get whatever I want.
Right.
But that thing is always there when I see you doing that. Like when you did the baby girl's birthday, when you did the father-daughter dance and you put her shoes on, like, oh, I was a wreck. I was a wreck. I mean, I boo-hoo because I'm like, that is
I got
so
a picture
dope.
of that too.
So you always going overboard.
I took a screenshot. As soon as you started crying, I was like, got your ass.
That's okay, because I got one in the
You're not
archives.
gonna move on to the next one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's talk about it because
let's
you
move
know
on.
me. Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit.
All right, so as you know, we doing visual now, right? And so I know with us being live and when we're gonna post and all of that stuff, Shorty might be out there in the world and she may be like, damn, who is that on the couch? What we gonna tell her?
Don't even worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it.
Nah, man, I'm chilling right now, man. I'm focusing on me right now for real. You know, I'm having fun. I got friends, but I'm focusing on me right now.
I can appreciate that though.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. Because I mean, not everybody, just because you single don't mean that you're looking for something. You get what I'm saying? And so this guy, he swears up and down, I'm just like a vulture, but I'm really not. I'm in my zone. Like I'm in my element. And I'm like, let's keep it there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can tell your stories to him, and he can be the judge.
I'm in my own world right now, right? And so I appreciate that. That's healthy and that's mature too. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, people can sit on the couch and be like, "I'm single, I'm ready to mingle," but you got all of these vices and all of these things that you carrying, and you really not ready. So you gotta. And then also, we grown as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we too grown to be playing.
And I can't, and I just don't be having the time and shit that
Man.
it takes. You know what I'm saying? And I think just right now, man, we in a weird ass age of just everything. You know what I mean? And you get that shit of, you know, you make time for what you own and all of this shit. And I get tired of hearing that shit, bro, because sometimes I don't have time for myself, bro. It be shit that I be wanting and planning to do that I'm not even able to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yep.
So it's like, you know, yeah, okay, you could text a motherfucker, but how far is that gonna go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Right.
that's still not making time.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
are you texting? Are you just texting to say you text, or
Yeah.
do you genuinely feel like,
Right, like,
that you missing this
yeah.
person to do it? So it's like it's a
Absolutely.
difference. It's
versus trying to
definitely-
just keep that connection there
Exactly.
through the text and shit. It's
And
like
me,
I
I'm not like
genuinely
that.
just
I don't
don't
wanna-
have time. You know what I mean? And it's been, you know, experiences that I've had with people where it's just like, you know what, you might be a little bit too busy for me, and you know, I don't think
be
I
like,
can get what I
"Alright."
want and shit. I don't even respond, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point? Shit,
Yeah.
like it's
Right. And
it
you
is
just
what it
be like, yeah,
is.
you're right. I am busy. Like, yeah.
Bro, I can't trip on that shit right now, bro. Like,
For
I
real,
can't, you
for
know?
real, especially when you're going through, you know, your phase where you are
Yeah.
becoming more and more mentally clear,
Yeah.
and gaining that clarity of who you are, what you're doing,
Absolutely.
your centerpiece. Like when you get to that point, like I don't want no distractions.
No.
I don't want no foolery,
At all, man.
and I know what the end goal is for me. So all of the game playing and you just trying to attach yourself to me because I am who I am. Nah, G.
That shit over
I'm
with.
cool.
And
I'm
you get
cool.
older, man. You like, I don't have time for empty experiences and shit either.
Hello?
You know what I mean? So that's just really what it is, bro. Like, if it's not anything of substance or, you know, pushing me to be better or forward, bro, like, I really don't waste my time, man.
Yeah, and then there's still some immature folks out there.
Yeah.
You know, granted, you know, I like to date up. You know, I date me an old nigga in a heartbeat. But the thing is, the maturity of people now, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not there. So take your time, like you said. You know what I'm saying? You out there, but you're not available. You know what I'm saying? I'm single, but not available.
I think it's good also because I ain't saying I'm married. You know what I mean?
Boy, fuck you. We knew that.
But that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? To be in the space that you at, to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? To build what you want to build, because that does take a lot of time.
Hell yeah,
It does.
But I mean, shit, I do aspire, you know, to one day hopefully be married. You know what I mean? It's obviously something that I don't want to rush and shit, but like, it just goes back to substance, bro. Like, you know, just someone that just really, really understands and shit, you know.
And it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not in that space to collect bodies. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's sexually or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need all of this in my space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you crowd your space, the person that you are supposed to attract, they're not gonna have no room to come in because you occupy too much space. So that's why, I mean, like I always say, you know, I'm open to dating and all of that stuff, but am I really there yet? No, I'm just not. Like I'm trying to start a whole business, a whole practice, and that take time, that take energy, while at the same time working on my mental and my son and my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just
You're trying to give that attention and time to another person and shit. It just be like, oh man,
you gotta deal with people insecurities. You gotta deal with people.
That shit is a lot. That shit is a lot.
Yep.
Nope, not gonna do it. But it was. I think it's rewarding to hear how much you have progressed. The great things that you are doing.
Thank you.
The things that you are aspiring to continue to do within the community, and just for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's commendable. And it's refreshing to hear men talk about, you know, growth and not, you know, immature things. You know what I'm saying? So this was rewarding. I greatly appreciate talking to you again and getting the insight and about where you're going with things and how things are just functioning. I look forward to coming to the studio.
Yes, please pull up. I was gonna ask you guys to pull up and shit too, but I'm pretty sure it's like probably was a lot to bring the equipment and all of that stuff. But next time, man, whenever, bro, like, please pull up to the shop. We can do an episode or something in there, man.
Sure.
That would be lit as
For
hell.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
We're gonna get back into that. We're gonna get back into
Because we were doing pop
public-
in.
doing
No,
pop-ins
pop-ups and stuff.
like that. So yeah, that's dope. Well, you just shoot us the invite. We'll be
Yeah,
there.
hell yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
So real quick, can you give the you know, the listeners your contact information? Where can they find you?
For sure. Find me on Instagram at Saint Avenue. It's all spelled out. SAINTAVENUE. And then my website is www.saintavenue.co. You can find me on there, or you can find me at Saint Avenue Studios in the Stutz building on the first floor, Studio 4103.
First flow, nigga.
Yeah, please pull up.
What a
Like
good
right now too,
man.
real quick. Like right now too, if you pull up to the Stutz, I do have some amazing deals, some amazing sales of like previous collections that I've done, and I can let some shit go for like $10.
What?
Yeah, I got a lot of good
Nigga,
shit.
you got
in
the
there.
keys to your spot right now. Yeah. Roll over there. Your shit ain't
absolutely,
cheap.
yeah.
Shit, let's ride over there. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I do. I got some shit. I got them on me.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest. Shit, St. Avenue ain't no cheap skate. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
hey, you got
You
to.
got that your
go
coins
there,
in line.
Hey, your
But
price
that's
is your
real.
price.
Hey,
I
but
think-
I love that. Your
yeah.
price is your price.
Yeah, and I just want to be real and shit too, like, and just be like super transparent when I say this. And we spoke about this on the last show. Like, bro, I've never been one of those people, man, that just like to price gouge shit, bro. Let me just up the price just because and shit. Like, bro, I literally just put the fuck. My price is what I put in it, bro. I'm just trying to get out of it. That's all. Like, that's where that shit come from, bro. Like, I'm not out here like, let me just make this shit $300 on niggas and shit so niggas can't get my shit. Like, I would love for niggas to get my shit. You know, everybody to have it and get it. But like, bro, like I have to make something, bro. Like, I have to grow a business, dog. Like, I can't. I would make nothing if I lowball myself, bro.
Yep.
But you did a great job the last show. And I mean, I wish we had, I think we got a couple of minutes. How you broke down why you charge what you charge.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people will look at it and be like, nigga, that shit just high. That's just a t-shirt. No.
Yeah.
It was a creative side to it.
Yes.
You know, you had to put it up. You had to get the needle thread shirt. And
all of that shit.
this
like,
ain't no Walmart
Yeah.
t-shirt. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? These are quality shirts. You know what I'm saying? And so when you break it down in that capacity, it makes sense why your stuff costs the way that it costs, and I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Because if I was a creative in that light, shit, you gonna pay me.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, and it's fine if you don't. You know, that's cool too. 'Cause
Somebody
shit,
gonna
sometimes
pay
I
you,
be
though.
like, shit, I don't be wanting to pay for certain shit sometimes. You know, at a certain price. So I get it, but like for me to, you know, just kind of keep doing what I'm doing and put out, you know, some dope ass
Quality
products and
stuff.
shit that people like and quality. You know, I have to charge that price. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said in the last show, when you get somebody get your shit and you talk all of this high quality shit and they get it and they wear it, bro, you automatically exposed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like your word isn't bond. You're a liar. So none of the shit that you say even really matters. You lose credibility. And you grab my shit, you touch my shit, you like, damn, this shit kind of heavy. This shit is some weight on this shit. Yeah, like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
like
you get the quality shit.
Yeah.
So so
And
that's
I
gonna
think
be the price.
It was somebody here recently, and then we'll wrap up. But recently, somebody was on Club Shay on his show, and they shoe fell apart. They supposed to have these shoes from a quality.
Yeah. I know you're talking about the Kai Cenat, but the
Yeah,
thing is
yeah.
with the shoes though, and I love shoes. I'm a big sneakerhead. So with certain shoes over years, because the Yeezys came out in like 2008, 2009. So that's an old shoe. He had an authentic pair, and after a while,
That's what it was.
That shit starts breaking apart after a while. Like the
Because
shoes,
his whole shoe collapsed.
yeah, that shit starts happening.
on air.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of Jordans, a lot of shoes over time. Like if you go back and buy like the shoes that originally came out in 2008, not the fake shit, the original shit, you know, that shit is more than likely gonna break apart at some point. Yeah.
Well, we know yours ain't breaking apart.
Yeah, our shit ain't
yeah.
ripping threads, not ripping none of that shit.
So the next time we have you on the show, 9 times out of 10, the shoe gonna be out.
Yeah. I'm praying shit. I'm praying, man.
We definitely gonna,
Yeah, keep that in y'all
pray
prayers.
as a
Yep.
collective because we believe in you, we believe in your brand. Obviously we believe because you back.
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? And so it's quality over quantity and
That part.
keep uplifting your community, keep uplifting them kids, keep doing what you're doing as a father, as a man, in this crazy society that we're
Facts,
in,
man.
and continue to just keep God first.
That
and
part.
do you,
Yeah.
Mr.
That
Jackson.
part. That part, yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sister Keisha.
You know I get my words.
At the end of the show.
You know,
No, I appreciate that.
hey, I
for
speak
real.
life into people.
Absolutely.
That's what we do here at the Be
Mad
Easy
you ain't
Podcast.
trending. Mad got you
We
tricking
out.
on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning.
Shout out to the truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers hitting us, talking about they listen to us on the road.
All right.
But God only knows
Do y'all
my
see me,
intention.
though?
But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas.
Shit out the way. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth.